welcome back, everybody. We're just doing these unboxings left and right. Next up, what we have for you, this box is already open because I didn't even know what was inside of it, is ZenPop. Now, ZenPop normally is known for sending us a crazy amount of goodies, candy, chocolate, stuff like that. Now, ZenPop has packed full a box with their version of ramens that they have. So they have a lot of different versions of ramen. Generally with ZenPop, they actually have a few different months. So you have you'll have your ramen months, and then you'll have your months where they send you your tasty treats that you would get as well too. So this month specifically, they said that they had their ramen crates, so they wanted to send us one so we could take a look at it and then try them out. Now, I won't be trying the ramen on this video. However, next time when I get a chance, because I obviously don't want to cook all of this ramen and just sip on them and then throw it away. I really love ramen myself. So especially recently being sick, ramen was always that tasty treat that I like having to kind of help soothe my throat. So I want to be trying a kind each. Now, once I do that, then I will upload another YouTube video talking about what kind I liked the most. Okay, so let's open up. The box is nice and filled to the brim, so you can see ZenPop's little logo on the side there. They obviously give you their ramen pack guidelines, so you can at least know what flavor you're looking for. It tells you the prep time in there to expect. It tells you all the details, and it tells you the locations that it comes from. So first up, we're going to look up the sauce yakisoba, which is a 3-minute preparation. And it looks like it includes wheat, egg, dairy, soy, pork, apple, and gelatin. Sauce yakisoba is a classic street food in Japan, available at stalls in summer, but you can eat it in restaurants year-round across the country. There's just something so good about chewy noodles and a rich sauce that will never go out of style. Don't forget to drain the noodles before you add the sauce. I've never tried this before, but it looks more of like a larger egg noodle. I'm not too sure if that's exactly what's inside of it, but it looks like that to me. Next up, I've seen these before. I've heard they're really good. Hamiren chicken shoizu. This is 4-minute prep time: egg, dairy, wheat, soy, chicken, pork. I like how they tell you what's inside of them as well too, just so you can kind of get an idea if you're allergic. The shoyu-based soup is flavored with chicken stock and mema, fermented bamboo shoot, giving it a flavor harmony. The non-fried noodles are soft and chewy, which creates the synergy of the simple and savory shoyu soup. More or less like your tiny little noodles that you would get in there in any type of ramen. There is supposed to be a bigger piece of bacon in here, so I'm kind of interested to see how that piece of pork tastes. Next up on the list, we have... Sorry, I'm just trying to get all the ones that are in the front here. Next up on the list, we have the Japanese curry ramen. Had this before, not this specific brand, but I've had Japanese curry ramen before. 3-minute prep time: wheat, dairy, beef, soy, chicken, banana, pork, and apple. The rich and deep flavor of the soup is created with beef, onion, garlic, miso, and other spices and seasonings, which all keep a perfect balance together, topped with 4 kinds of ingredients, including diced potatoes, which are hidden stars of this dish. I've had these before. I've had it where there's diced potatoes in there. I have not had it where there's bananas in there. So interesting flavors. Hopefully it'll taste good. Next up on the list, looks like we have, I think this is the right one. It looks like it. Shuka Zenmai Tantan Men, which is 4-minute prep time: egg, dairy, chicken, pork, soy, sesame, gelatin, processed in a facility that uses shrimp and crab, probably just in case you have an allergy. Experience authentic Szechuan cuisine from the famous Tokyo restaurant Shizen Hanten, which has a delicious history of over half a century. Eating out of the classic restaurant is a little posh, but now you can eat their delicious Tantan men vegging out on your comfortable home. Add the spicy oil on top, which is in there, after the noodles have cooked. Spicy oil. So I like this design of this packaging. I don't know why, but it's the only one that's really stood out to me. I mean, obviously they all stand out to me, but it's very shiny on the side, if you can see, kind of like a gold sticker. Pretty cool. So let's flip it over to the other side. First up, we have Thai red curry udon. Heard about udon before. 5-minute prep time: wheat, egg, dairy, sesame, soy, and pork. Japanese people love the fusion of udon and J-style curry, but here we can try it in the Thai red curry with tasty flavors of lemongrass, coconut milk, and other ethnic pieces of Asia. Sorry, spice of Asia. This curry is translated into a Japanese version. How do you like it? So looks pretty cool. I've never heard of it before. Reminds me of the miso soup on the top, kind of like how like spicy it looks with like the little description that they give on the top. Singapore laksa. This looks like your regular cup of noodle that you would get. It literally says cup noodles on it. 4-minute prep time. Wheat, egg, dairy, shrimp, pork, chicken, soy, sesame, gelatin. So this includes all of the above. Laksa is a spicy noodle soup dish of Singapore. Joins ZenPop Ramen in this month to try it with the ZenPop Ramen cup. The creamy coconut flavor is spiced up with chili and coriander. Ooh. So there's this is their new stuff. It looks like this is a new company. This is a new company that has thrown their stuff, and it also has a laksa paste on the top. If you don't know what kind of the paste or the stuff that they have, it's not really like the powder that you throw in. It's more of like goo, which is sometimes when I first open it up, I always thought, hey, this is kind of weird. But once you get it in there, it's good. Spicy oil can be very, very good. This looks like a veggie dish. Guangzhou shoya ramen, 4-minute prep time, wheat, sesame, gelatin, soy, chicken, pork. Okay, no, there's meat in it. This ramen style from Guangzhou, also known as Canton, features shoyu-based soup flavored with oyster sauce. Ooh, I like oyster sauce. Chicken extract and other savory seasoning. The non-fried noodles are chewy and smooth. So most of them, you'll get the non-fried noodles. Some of them you'll get the thicker noodle. Like there's one packaging that we already know of. And then this one is, I think, people have had this before. Kimchi Tonkatsu. Includes shrimp, wheat, egg, dairy, squid. Can't wait. I love squid. Sesame, soy, chicken, pork, and gelatin. Cup noodle are nice because they are rich taste, but are also better for you than the original Nissan cup noodle with a fewer calories. Kimchi gives a creamy tonkatsu soup a spicy umami. It doesn't, I would read it says the calorie wise is, if I could read it, 172 calories versus, let's read another one, which is around 300 calories. So I think they're kind of just shooting for the fact that the broth might not be so bad for you. Not to say that the broth is bad for you, because I mean it's really just like, you know, whatever seasoning they have and salt and stuff. But I think that's kind of what they're going for with that one. Overall, great variety. I'm really happy with it. The box was large as it always is. ZenPop always surprises me with what they have to offer. It's never just like they send you a box and there's like a few items in there. It's always heavy. The box is always large. And I really like the variety that they give you. So really cool ramen crate. Cannot wait to try all the flavors. I will try each of them, as I mentioned before, and I get back to you on which one I like the most. So then that way you can kind of get an idea as of, you know, maybe my top 3, if anything. But thank you very much, ZenPop. Cannot wait to try them. Cannot wait for your next crate to be sent to us as well, too. So thank you very, very much for that. And I hope to see you in the next one. Have a good one, guys. See you then.